A little bird told me that you have a retro emulation doodad, but you're sad that it doesn't have your favorite game and now you want to know how to add your own games to it. Is that right? No. What? That bird lied to me? Get over here, you little... This is a quick little guide and a general guide that covers most devices. Also, this video cost me $12,000 and took me 7 months of hard work to make, so the least you could do is subscribe. Just say it. And that's enough blabbing about my terrible life choices, so we should probably move along to the tutorial. Let's get that timer going. 2 minutes. And go. And the first step is not a step because I can't tell you where to find games. All right? I can't tell you to go to Google, search for the name of your game and the system and the word ROM. It's just not something that I can do. So let's just move on to step 2. Oh, look, after a few minutes on Google, I have the games that I want to play downloaded. Most devices have an SD card where the games are stored. If your device has 2, you'll want to grab the second SD card because that's usually the games card. So grab that one. So pop that SD card into your SD card reader and it should now be accessible to open on your computer. Sometimes there are multiple partitions on the card, so it'll show up as multiple drives. So just open up the partition with lots of storage. That's where the games will be. On the drive, you'll either have a bunch of folders for the game systems or you'll have a ROMs folder, and within that folder, you'll have a bunch of folders for the game systems. Once you see a big list of folders, you'll need to find the folder for the system of the game that you're adding. Here's a handy list of all the important systems and the popular names that you can expect it to be called. Open that up and you should see all the games for that system. Now all you need to do is copy over the game that you downloaded. You can just drag the game file that you downloaded onto the card into the folder where it needs to go. However, if you notice that all of the games on your device are already ROM files, like not zip files, and if your file is a zip file, you might want to unzip the game first by right-clicking it and selecting extract, and then opening that folder so you can see the ROM file and then copying that over instead of the zip. Most devices will automatically detect the new ROM files when you boot your device. However, some devices might require you to refresh the game lists. For example, on the Miu Mini, you can go to the game system selection screen and press select and then choose refresh all ROMs. Or on an emulation station device, you might need to open up the main menu with start and then go to game settings and then select update game lists. That should get your games to show. And that's it. You're done.
Yay!
Adding your own games to your device can seem confusing and scary at first, but I bet it's a lot easier than you expect. So don't be a scaredy baby and just give it a try. You'll probably find out it's not as scary as you thought, or maybe it was even more scary because your device was full of ghosts or demons or something. But then at least it'll be a fun story to tell your therapist. And while you're there, tell her TechDweeb says hi. And don't believe her if she tries to convince you that I'm a figment of your imagination. I'm as real as this retro handheld. Oh, wait. And that brings us to the end. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video, or don't if you didn't. That's it from me. I'm TechDweeb. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.